processional march. Will everyone rise for the platform party, please?
Good morning. Remain standing for a few minutes. It is my pleasure to kick off one of the happiest events at Bellevue University. Welcome to our 2023 Spring Commencement Ceremony. At this time, Liz Pettinger will sing the national anthem, followed by an invocation by Dr. John Kane.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Dear graduates, families, friends, faculty, staff, board of directors, and honored guests, let us bow our heads. Lord, as we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of the graduating class of Bellevue University, let us take a moment to reflect on and honor all the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that has brought us to this momentous occasion. We ask for your blessings upon each and every graduate who will go forth from here and make their mark on the world. Celebrating this milestone, let us take a moment to reflect on the hard work, dedication, and perseverance culminating in this moment. We are grateful for the education, guidance, and support of the professors, staff, and families who have helped our graduates reach this point. And we also offer thanks to those at the university who have supported us along the journey, the board of directors and supporters in the community, for without their guidance and support, we would not be here today. We pray, Lord, that you will guide these graduates in their future pursuits and inspire them to be agents of positive change in their communities. May they always strive for excellence, show kindness in their interactions with others, and remain steadfast in their faith and values. We invoke the spirit of community and excellence as we acknowledge these graduates. We call forth the strength of all our ancestors who have come before us, who have overcome great adversities to create a better world. With their strength and determination in mind, we honor the graduates who have demonstrated commitment to a better world and who will be the change makers of our consciousness on a national and global level. As we celebrate this joyous occasion, we call upon the essence of longevity and prosperity to enrich the lives of these graduates and their families. May their achievements today inspire others in the years to come. Lord, we ask for your continued blessings upon the graduates and pray that they will go out into the world and make a positive impact wherever they go. Let us join together in this ceremony today to celebrate and congratulate the class of 2023 on this remarkable accomplishment. Amen.
You may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Pettinger and Dr. Kane. As I introduce the members of our University Board of Directors, I ask each member to stand briefly as your name is read. Mr. Fred Hunziker, Mr. Dan Hamann, Ms. Gail Seaton, Mr. Gordon Watanabe, Mr. Bob Howard, and Ms. Carrie Hamilton. Next, I would like to introduce special guests of the university, Ms. Joan Squires, Ms. Leslie Daniel, and members of the Bellevue University administration, Dr. Rebecca Murdoch, Dr. Matt Davis, Dr. Mary Dobransky, Dr. Michelle Epler, Ms. Sherry Hutcherson, Mr. Jim Nakuda, Dr. James Smith. Seated on the stage as well are the distinguished faculty members of Bellevue University, and I also want to thank and acknowledge the Plymouth Brass Band. Thank you. This morning, we would like to take a moment to show our gratitude and great appreciation toward those who serve our country. Bellevue University has proudly added red, white, and blue military service recognition cords to our academic attire. These cords represent veterans or current service members of our armed forces. We would like to invite all of our graduates, board members, faculty, staff, and audience members who have served or are currently serving in the United States Military Armed Forces to rise and accept our thanks for your dedication and service. Today's commencement speaker, Joan Squires, knows more about the arts and their cultural and business impact on society than almost anyone in the country. Joan is president of the Omaha Performing Arts, or OPA, which oversees multiple arts venues in Omaha, including the recently opened Steelhouse, a live music venue that is helping to activate downtown Omaha's revitalization. OPA also delivers arts education and engagement activities across Nebraska and reaches more than 500,000 people annually. Her educational background is fascinating because it includes an undergraduate degree in music education, advanced degrees in both music and business administration. She pursued both degrees to earn the skills she now uses to manage an organization that has an annual economic impact of $61 million. I'm excited to hear what she has to say and hope you are as well. Please help me welcome Joan Squires.
Thank you, Dr. Hawkins. Good morning, and welcome and thank you to the Bellevue University Board of Directors, the faculty, administration, and staff, family and friends of the graduates, and most of all, the graduating class of 2023. Yes, they deserve a round of applause. Thank you. I'm honored to be with all of you to celebrate this amazing milestone. So, I'm sure many of you are sitting there and you're wondering, so why is a performing arts leader the commencement speaker? You're thinking, what do the arts have to do with my achievements in my own career? And when I mention the arts, I'm referring to music that includes rock, jazz, country, blues, hip hop, and world music, plus other genres. Broadway shows, dance presentations, family shows, comedians, and more. Well, first, my graduation gift to all of you is that I definitely will not try to sing or dance or perform, and you're welcome. Trust me, you don't want that. However, I do want to answer that question today, and will do so in a few minutes. I know that many of you have accomplished this degree at a later stage in your life. You are already working and perhaps raising a family or taking care of loved ones. You decided to make a change along the way and accomplish this extraordinary task to complete a degree that is outside of what you may have been doing. Therefore, I'm going to start by sharing a little bit about my own personal journey and some of the ideas and challenges that I experienced that are not included in my bio. So as Dr. Hawkins mentioned, I began my career as a public school music teacher in Pennsylvania in a small rural town, sort of similar to Nebraska communities, but as we said, it's Nebraska with hills. The students were great and I enjoyed working with them. But I quickly realized that it was not the career path I envisioned for myself. I admired my committed fellow teachers and understood how important educators are. But for me, I just knew I didn't want to keep pushing a piano down the hall for my entire career. So as many of you have done in finding your own path, I had to create my own way, and as all of you have done, I chose to go back to school. I've always had the emotional support of my parents to do what I envisioned, but however, when I looked at the University of Michigan programs, especially the MBA program, my father warned me not to get my hopes up. Although he thought I could do anything, in this case, he said that with my music educator background, getting into business school would be a huge challenge, and it was very possible I would not be accepted. I went ahead anyway and applied. I just knew I had to try, and I worked, and I studied, and I took summer classes, and ultimately I was thrilled to be accepted. That was only the first challenge, however. When I arrived in Ann Arbor, it was some years ago, and our class was 20% female and 80% male. It was obvious it would require navigating through a program that traditionally hadn't had many women, and there were challenges in those years and beyond. And frankly, after I graduated, it was still a challenge at times as I moved through various jobs around the country, and at one point I was only the second woman to lead a major orchestra in the entire country. But I focused on my work, pushed for more gender equity, and tried to contribute to each organization and community. So when I was called about this position in Omaha, I was living in Phoenix at the time, and I had no intention of leaving. I knew the recruiter, and she knew I liked living in Phoenix, and she'd only say it was a great opportunity. It actually took 3 phone calls before she would even tell me where this job was and that it was Omaha. And I had to look it up where it was on the map. But what I did hear from her and what I could see was the potential that existed here. I could envision, sort of looking like a puzzle, I saw all the pieces and I could envision the puzzle box lid, and I took a chance, and when I arrived, I got a desk, an assistant production manager, and a computer, and they said go, and so I did. Omaha Performing Arts, OPA, has just assumed responsibility at the time for the Orpheum and was also building the Holland Performing Arts Center. But the more I saw and the more I learned, the more I just knew we could create something special and change the community. I'm so proud of the progress at OPA, where we've now grown into the largest arts organization in Nebraska with programs that reach across the entire state and with a culture that is inclusive and diverse and equitable. And our most recent achievement was the opening of Steelhouse Omaha a few weeks ago, our latest venue to host concerts and community events. That building is going to change the community again by adding to the entertainment, arts, and culture experiences. And I'm going to sneak in a commercial today. I hope to see all of you at those shows at Steelhouse. So it's really pretty fun. The growth of our organization required having a vision and then working to achieve it. It also required many people who were an important part of that commitment: our board, our staff, patrons, donors, and volunteers. None of us can do this work by ourselves. We must rely on others, as I'm sure all of you have done, even if you completed your degree online and not in the classroom or on Bellevue's campus. Each of us has a vision, what can be. Each of you have shown that you can have your own vision for yourselves and what you can contribute. I know that many of you have overcome incredible challenges and obstacles to be here today, and it's so very impressive. Your passion and drive took you through those late study sessions, those sleepless nights, and you had to be willing to ask for help and understanding from your family and your friends. Each of you figured out your own team, and it worked. Here you are today, overcoming all of those challenges that brought you here. And that's only the first step. You envisioned this goal, and now you're here. So the challenge is, what's next? How do you go forward with your degree from Bellevue and keep achieving? Now it's time for each of you to take your vision to the next step. It's critical for all of us to keep reinventing and innovating and never stopping. What's exciting is I see in all of you the perseverance to do what you have to do. And what's also wonderful about today is that now no one can ever take this degree away from you, ever. It's only the first step for what's ahead. So before I return to the role of the arts, I have just a little bit of practical advice today, 3 fairly simple recommendations. First, always continue to put yourself in another situation. It's not about checking it off the list or just get her done. It's about determining what people are seeking or what they need and doing your part to help. What's their perspective? What might they be juggling or handling? You've had to focus on yourself to get this degree, but now it's also important to look outward. How you approach others, your spirit, your empathy, your communication is so important no matter what your career path may be. Number 2, continue to be curious. The most successful people I've seen are always learning, always inquiring, always wanting to know more. And the more you're willing to do and learn and absorb, the more you can contribute to your business and in turn, build your career. Number 3, come together with others. You know, we live in a world where we're so focused on our devices and our phones and on social media, but as humans, we need to come together to share experiences. I know that a lot of you persevered to work online, not in an in-person group setting, but you had to work individually when you could find the time. But the need to come together with others and make a difference in our communities is vital. So that brings me back to where we began. Why are you hearing from an arts leader? It takes many attributes for what I do and the same qualifications I see in all of you. Bellevue's power skills, if you will. Creativity, how to achieve the degree. Perseverance, how to keep going even when it's difficult. Or, remember that, there was a pandemic. Or issues at home. Collaboration with your family and friends. Problem solving, communications, and so much more. And as for the arts, they bring us together. When we attend a show or a concert, they help us express ourselves. As humans, we come together with all that's happening in the world today, and I think we need shared arts experiences now more than ever. Whether you're listening to music, dancing, attending a Broadway show, watching your children participate in the arts. The challenges we all face in our daily lives can be put aside for a bit when we experience the arts. The arts help us process all that noise and distractions that exist in our lives, and they can help us be better people, better employees, better members of our community. So I encourage you to share those experiences. Looking out at all of you, I'm inspired by the future I see before us today. You're a pretty impressive group. You're the ones we're going to depend on to lead, to grow your businesses, and most of all, contribute to community. To the family and friends who've joined us, who've supported these graduates, thank you. To the faculty and administration at Bellevue, your assistance and belief in these graduates makes an enormous difference. And to the graduates, congratulations. What you achieved today, no one can take away. You're entering the next stage of your lives, so get out there and perform. And to all of you, bravo. Thank you.
Thank you, Joan. We're so glad that you took the risk to come to Omaha. It's been wonderful to have you in the state. And I love that you reframed that we can all go to concerts and shows and outdoor venues and know that we're actually creating community and contributing to the welfare of our nation. A great excuse to get out and do some arts performances this summer. Our next speaker is our student speaker. An important tradition at Bellevue University is to select a student from the graduating class to speak on behalf of the graduates. Students are nominated by faculty, staff, and fellow students. Students compete for the honor, and the faculty selects by ballot the person they believe best represents the graduating class. Leslie Daniel, today's student speaker, is a lifelong learner. She earned her first degree in 1993 when she graduated with an associate degree from Mary Grove College in her hometown of Detroit, Michigan. Today, I'm proud to say she has earned her second degree, a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies from Bellevue University. Like many of you here, Leslie has faced challenges, and she's conquered them to achieve her educational and career goals. Along the way, she's found support from many, especially from her family. And I am so excited that her mom, Harriet, is here with us today, as are her daughters, Brittany and Lyra, and her Aunt Edna. As fraud supervisor for J.P. Morgan Chase in Pinkerton, Ohio, Leslie leads a team of 17 people. To them and to us, she is a testament to a commitment to lifelong learning and a purposeful life, building a better, brighter future for yourselves and your families. Please help me welcome your 2023 Student Commencement Speaker, Leslie Daniel.
Good morning, President Hawkins, Executive Committee, Board of Directors, faculty, graduating class of 2023, family, friends, and guests. Welcome. My name is Leslie Daniel, and I am honored to stand before you today as this year's student speaker. I want to thank all of the parents, professors, classmates, and everyone here for attending Bellevue University's spring commencement ceremony. As I celebrate this achievement, the biggest reward is having my mom, Harriet Perkins, here with me today. I want to thank her for being present today and in every important event in my life. To my Aunt Edna, thank you for always giving me sound advice, even if I was not ready to hear it. And to my Aunt Robbie, thank you for always answering the phone, no matter the hour. I've always thought that saying thank you to someone did not seem adequate, especially when family and friends have been with you with what seems like a never-ending cycle of highs and lows. But I'm reminded of a quote by Dr. Maya Angelou. Say thank you. Always say thank you. It is the greatest gift you can give someone, because thank you is what you say to God. From 1991 until 1993, my oldest daughter, Brittany, and I attended Mary Grove College in Detroit, Michigan. And yes, we were in class often together. In 1993, I received my associate's degree. She was 4 years old. But as we all know, life happens. I decided to leave college because I received an offer from Northwest Airlines Incorporated. And they came calling with all of their bells and whistles, and I knew that this would be my golden ticket. This was not just going to be a job. This was going to be a career. I would retire. I would travel the world. I had arrived. I was employed with them for nearly over 9 years. I traveled, my family traveled. Life could not get any better. Then one morning, I was watching CNN, and it was announced that Northwest Airlines was going to be leaving Michigan permanently. I thought this was a joke. I could not believe it. What was I going to do? I was married, and my daughter was in middle school. I would have to start all over again. So I left. I bounced around. I started as a bank teller. I worked in retail and then in corporate travel. And then there was COVID, and the world stopped. I was in limbo yet again. It was now that I felt a tug. Something was missing. In the summer of 2021, as my youngest daughter, Lyra, started college preparation, Her excitement was infectious. By now, I realized what was missing. I needed to get my bachelor's degree. I remember reading a story of Bessie Coleman, who dreamt of becoming a pilot, but was met with many obstacles as a Black woman in 1922. Hence, she moved to France, became fluent in French, and became the first licensed female African-American pilot. She became my blueprint for success. I called my eldest daughter and told her that I was thinking about going back to college. Her response was immediate. She said, "Yes, Mom, do it. You got this." I requested my transcript from a now closed Marygrove College and realized that I was only 33 hours away from completion. I applied and was accepted to Bellevue University in the winter of 2022, but I was terrified. The last time I turned in a paper, I'd used a typewriter, and the last time I'd taken a test, I used an ink pen. And now, as a divorced single mother, a grandmother, the best yaya in the whole world, and a newly minted supervisor with a team, and I had purchased my first home, could I really do this? Would I have time to devote to studying? And what about time management? There are only 24 hours in a day. But determination and perseverance would be my closest allies. I remember waiting to receive my books, not realizing that they were online. And I was surprised to find out what Grammarly was. I thought that if I used it, it would be cheating. The first few weeks were definitely a challenge. I had weekly homework assignments, tests, reading assignments, lots of reading assignments, discussion replies, and minimum word counts. I had to learn how to navigate Blackboard. Who knew online learning could be so complicated? But with family support and an almost parent-like concern from my daughters, I found my footing, and what a ride this has been. Dr. James A. Smith sent me an email on February 17th, 2023, congratulating me on making the Dean's List. Today, I am grateful, thankful, and a testament that tenacity is within us all. My fellow graduates, congratulations. Your hard work and dedication is commendable, and you should be very proud of yourselves for reaching this monumental accomplishment. But never settle for average, because there is no script. If opportunity does not come knocking, then you build a door. I know that most of you are nervous, and the world seems so vast, but this is what our professors have prepared us for. This is where our families have supported us. All of the late nights, the trips to Starbucks, the 5-hour energy drinks, and study sessions have directly paid off. You are now on the verge of greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. This milestone is just a stepping stone for more successes to come. To my daughters, Brittany and Lyra, thank you for refusing to do my homework and encouraging me. Thank you for pushing me and making me want to be better and do better and never giving up on me. We did it, girls. I hope that I have made you proud, because you make me proud every day. I humbly stand before you as an example that it is never too late and that you should never give up. 30 years ago, I believed that the sky was the limit. Today, I know that the limit is your vision. Today, I leave you with words by Kate Summers. When failures come, keep going. When you feel like giving up, keep going. When people mock your ideas, keep going. When challenges you face, keep going. When mistakes are made, learn, but keep going, because perseverance keeps going. Thank you.
Leslie, you made me cry. That's amazing. And I have to echo, Brittany and Lyra, thank you for not doing her homework. Anyway, now we will begin the conferral of degrees and recognition of our graduates. Would Mr. Fred Hunsaker please come forward? Will the candidates for graduation please rise? Director Hunsaker, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor to present to you and the board of directors these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for designated Bellevue University degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Hawkins. Yeah. By virtue of the charter power granted by the state of Nebraska to the Bellevue University Board of Directors, and by reason a recommendation from the president and faculty of Bellevue University, be it known to all those present on behalf of and in the name of the Board of Directors, I hereby confer the designated degrees upon the candidates, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
You may be seated. Will Dr. Rebecca Murdoch please come forward to present the graduate degrees from the College of Business? Will Mr. Gordon Watanabe please come forward to present diplomas?
Danielle Eber. Stephen James Horan. Carrie Elizabeth Carbajal. Richard M. Gertz. Christopher J. Ritchie. Jocelyn K. Brown. Mun Tin Nguyen. Clarissa Lois Rose Ruth. Dominic James Tota. Tashima Akhtar. Stacy Ann Alvarez. Tasha Michelle Barker. Kamalendu Bata. Karen Louise Biggs. Chelsea Lee Burdick. Amanda Butera. Elizabeth Sue Callaway. Courtney Marie Coble. Sarah Marie Gaida. Ashley Elizabeth Heinrich. John Hunt. David Ingham. Ashley Irwin. Humayun Kabir. Shraddha Kanal. Scott Lively. Caslin K. Lang. Sean M. Loftus. Emily Catherine Lutz. Blasel Castarillo McMahon. Patricia Ann Milligan. Susan Moore Hicks. Nicholas O'Connell. Sean Matthew Parker. Jacob John Peace. Vikas Ranjan. Ren Watanabe. Ryan Wolf. Nicole Bokajan. Jordan Boley. Anthony Marcado. Courtney Kara Reef. Catherine Salinas. Eric Salmonson. Solon Hill Campos Rodriguez. Adrienne Marie Digert. Alejandro Rahim. Jean-Roch Simes. Nathan Joel Vorse. Eric White. Taisha Marie Wagner. Robert Zachary Deal. Austin Joseph Moore. Brittany Crippen. Colin Crippen. Stephen Ditowski. Emmanuel Gibson. Liliana Hughes. Lauren Kennedy. Julie Kulishak. Jeremy Marbo. Ray Suver-Kruby. Haley Wickenkamp. Heather Lynn Ratledge Wright. John Motley. Lauren Parker. Amber R. Serrano-Wiley. Andy Brian Severson. Moises Sosudeo. Shelby Woods. Shyla Huppenthal. John Carl Robertson. Jonathan Estrada Solaranza. Rochelle Rur. This concludes the graduate degrees in the College of Business. Thank you, Mr. Watanabe. You may be seated. To present the graduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, I call forward Dr. Michelle Epler, Dean of the College. Will Ms. Sherry Hutcherson please come forward to present diplomas?
Miranda Marie Hennings. Courtney Leanne Sutherland. Kimberly K. Milovac. Macy Rose Moore. Ashley Ann Nicolite. Athea Estelle Parker. Brittany Tamara May Perez. Lindsay K. Robson. Jennifer Rose Scheller. Arland Alexander Simmons. Anna Hernandez. April Karen Hyatt. Islam Mohammed. Sarah Renee Rolfsmeyer. Kayla D. Adams. Alina M. Becerra. Sierra N. Boyd. Paige M. Bracey. Teresa Marie Brockmeyer. Carolina Brunetto. Brittany Burke. Joshua Michael Castillo. Priscilla De Sousa. Alicia Dominguez. Emily R. Farrell. Autumn Halberg. Tracy Michelle Hamilton. Ikra Imtiaz Kapidwala. Laura Karlovich Crowder. Justin Kovanis. Jacqueline Marie Litton. Marina Nidovis. Cassandra M. Parker. Natalie Ray. Megan Noel Schwartz. Rose Elizabeth Thomas. Thank you. Marcus J. Trammell. Andrea R. Warren. Samantha J. Welly. Catherine Peterson. Curtis Grimstad. Fume Joa. Kelly M. Parker. Stephen Queck. Brayna Romero. Brittany Ellen Smith. Anibal Soto Vargas. Tracy R. Swearingen. This concludes the graduate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences. Thank you, Ms. Hutchinson. You may be seated. To present the graduate degrees from the College of Science and Technology, I call forward Dr. Mary Dobransky, the Dean of the College. Will Mr. Hamann please come forward to present diplomas?
Janet Nunana Afeko Amenyo. Brent M. Bentley. Nuang Suang Tuan. Adam John Nutt. Joshua Bowman. Patin Abdullah Kandet. Chandra Sekar Reddy Manyam. Alicia Candace Farrell. Anthony Faruta. Diandra Antoinette McKenzie. Lisa Moise. Alexin Nuanyi Nikafu. Simon Luel Nyang. Ryan David Soto. Bill L. Andrews. Abdul Bassett. Cindy Lou Brinkmeyer. Daniel Carbajal. Matakumar Kandervel. Cherie Kosmicki. Ninad Parketkar. Rajendra Prasad Ponom. Akila Selvaraj. Chelsea Supinchek. Anuj Tanwar. Soma Shikhar Vayavegula. Anthony L. Wilson. Senlin Chen. Hajin Fan. Ron Liu. Rui Ma. Shosha Ban. Yuan Shao. Eileen Zhou. Kimberly Beatrice Gilmore. Valencia Ayan Tom. Nijibula Amadze. Stephanie New Atabang. Barry Holly. Tyler J. McCabe. Zakira Sultana Mohammed Hassanuddin. Joshua Murin. Deborah Lynn Terry. Amber R. McHenry. Ryan Seville. Rachel Ann Penn. Jana Joy. Matthew Gall. Felix Patio. This concludes the graduate degrees in the College of Science and Technology. Thank you, Mr. Hammond. You may be seated. Now we will recognize those receiving their undergraduate degrees by beginning with Dr. Rebecca Murdoch from the College of Business. Will Ms. Carrie Hamilton please come forward to present diplomas?
Donna Shirley. Gracie Christine Davis, cum laude. Ernesto Gonzalez Alba. Patrick James Herod. Rebecca Jones. Hannah Maitland with distinction. Rafael Rodriguez. Amber Arthur. Curtis Ryan Benedict. Carly Ann Cabot. Francesca L. Cook. Alicia Danielle Elizabeth Cooper. Lisa Decora. Lacey Gidry. Caitlin Harris. Melissa Gale Heavey. Jesse Cloyd Hickey. Howeda Ibrahim Mansour. Elise Johnson. Alexandria Renee Canope. Tuesday, June Coleman, magna cum laude. John Leon Lord Jr. Daniel L. Lyle, summa cum laude. Ryan Michelle Nelson with distinction. Lydia Marie O'Keefe. Brittany Jo Snyder. Japernia S. Stevens. Ryan Walker. Thomas West. Paulo Araujo. Alexandra Celiseo. Ramiro Cortez Rodriguez. David Alexander Davidson, the 8th. Ashley Lachey Renee Davis, with distinction. Elijah Gavarna. Sydney Danielle Haugard, with distinction. Matt Johnson, with distinction. Sarah Ann Jordan. Jacob Jurgens, with distinction. Rodrigo Navarrete Duran. Flois John Alsterhoff. Caitlin Barbara Raymond. Nathaniel J. Smith. Nathan James Springer. Drew Staley. Don J. Cook. Adota Soglo Akui. Connor M. Barnett. Vincent Nicholas Belcaster. Ingrid Amelia Olson. Faith Shaylin Ross. Jasmine Barrios, summa cum laude. Cherie D. Berry. Kenneth Kareem Dutton. Quashayla Ellis. Erica Franco. Jada Cree Henkel. Quesaya Joynette Huggins, with distinction. Isla Payne. Kemesia Renche Powell. Barkavi Rajan Kumar. Nakia Reed. Julia Ann Rowell. Sarah E. Rude, summa cum laude. Talia Irene Simone. Anwane Marie Sherrod. Kenya Lashonda Smith. Taylor Ann Stokely. Ushama Ukataka. Callie Elizabeth Warham. Ricky West. Ave Maria Whitaker, with distinction. Lillian Haddad Zlake. Thank you, Ms. Hamilton. You may be seated. Will Ms. Jones Squires please come forward to present diplomas? Alyssa Budman. Yvette Nicole Cruz. Darcy Fletcher. Erica J. Sokol. Catherine Lynn Stark. Megan Ann Wirtz, summa cum laude. Adam Brosnack, with distinction. Braxton L. Crowder. Andrew Enholm. Monica Marie Tensky. Leslie Nicole Ahern. Erica Marie Carasso. Caroline Castro. Amanda Margaret Dalton. Stacy Eileen Edberg. Christine Field, magna cum laude. Brendan J. Green. Marissa Lorene Johnson. Jordan Kurth. Mary Paz Meganya Ortiz. Julie Miller. Teresa Savage. Thomas Shoemaker. Andrew Wilhelm. Jisin Ding with distinction. Jerry-Tun Lee with distinction. Min Chan Lee. Sun Leong Lee. Zoe Liang, cum laude. Xinhai Liu with distinction. Christopher S. Mitchell. Ka Peng with distinction. Chung Han Yan. Zichinya with distinction. Muhammad Safwan Ali Abdu Hakim. Matthew Barnes. Nikesha Nerisia Blair Murdoch. Kristen Brooks. Shabazz Bohari. Amanda K. Craig. Deborah Ann Cross. Eden Elizabeth East. Gerald Robert Johnson with distinction. Miranda L. Johnson. Shauna King Kaufman. Joseph Douglas Landon, cum laude. Tammy Larson. Jonna R. Lundy. Brock Liam Martin. Marcus Deshawn McLean. Christian Kalanji Sanja. Nicholas John Peterson. Daisy Salazar. Juan Carlos Ramirez Espinoza. Dylan Andrew Studier. Prince Tatag. Haley Warden. Thank you, Ms. Squire. You may be seated. To present the undergraduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, I call forward Dr. Michelle Epler, Dean of the College. Will Dr. James Smith please come forward to present diplomas?
You ready? Cleopatra Lucretia Archie. Shannon Marie Ball. Felicity Brecky. Michelle Ann Carlson. Deneen Jane Denny. Grace Garza. Rochelle R. Holland. Jen Jensen, summa cum laude. Melissa S. Jones. Alyssa L. Kirk. Megan M. Linnell. Marquita M. Lyman. Ashley Mead. Melissa A. Namany. Stephanie Nelson. Ebony Perkins Tolbert. Tammy Ray Phillips. Athena Schultz. Katie Lynn Swanson, cum laude. Amanda Leanne Book. Jorge Bonilla. Morgan Claire Buchholz. Leslie Dara Danielle. Kirsten Johnson, cum laude. Anika Lewis, magna cum laude. Jaden Manaman. Owen W. Viano. Guillermo Allen Carr. Thomas J. Byers. Jonathan James Cover. Rosa Teresa Reed Booley. Trad Braden Richardson. Tyla Saifaloy, summa cum laude. Cade Sakamoto with distinction. Jessica Bartholomew. Genesis Claire Larson, summa cum laude. Bridget Liseth Ochoa. Cindy Alcarez Dubon. Lane M. Beach. Keisha Bertelson. Mackenzie M. Brown. Joshua Cipriano Carrasco with distinction. Regina G. Claiborne. Alexis G. Cole. Kylie Marie Graham. Mystery McLarnon. Ajo Anade Otho. Barrett B. Harms. Haley Henry Fuel. Kanta Kobayashi. Nicole Adeline Meyer, cum laude. Taylor Pomperoy. Samuel Blaine Williams. This completes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. Thank you, Dr. Smith. You may be seated. To present the undergraduate degrees from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management, I call forward Dr. Matt Davis, Dean of the College. Will Ms. Gail Seaton please come forward to present diplomas?
Brittany Gracie Clark, cum laude. Caitlin Grace Dozier. Shayla Lynn Gracier. Teresa Jennings, cum laude. Abby Keese. Austin J. Landis. Shelby May Otting. Glenn Ivan Patrick Jr. Jenna M. Reed. Audrey May Shano. Travaris Jermaine Steele. Natalie S. Scouten. Nicole Voss, cum laude. Patricia Bernice Blunt, with distinction. Diane Breedlove, cum laude. Amy Michelle Brooks. Leah Sarai Bryant. Brenda M. Caldera, cum laude. Carlos Serpa Sr., with distinction. William D. Clark, summa cum laude. Angela Jan Correo, summa cum laude. Ryan Diamond, cum laude. Sandy Fleming. Jacob Gernetsky, summa cum laude. Joshua J. Graham. Sherilyn Griffin. Aaron Renee Heinrich, cum laude. Tabby Jean Hines, summa cum laude. Julio Cesar Enriquez. Chelsea Huckabee. Christopher Robert Igo, magna cum laude. Lanisha Johnson. Jesse D. Lasab, summa cum laude. Samantha Madrid with distinction. Amy D. Marsh, cum laude. Ramona Gay Manaski, magna cum laude. Carol Ann Nicole Moore. Flore Lee Murray. Nikki Smith, magna cum laude. Manya Christine Spain, summa cum laude. Valeria Michelle Spurbeck, magna cum laude. Sylvia Stubler. Rachel Thacker, magna cum laude. Dwayne Blair Wilkinson. Alshonda L. Wilson. Travis Guy Wright with distinction. Yolanda Renee Love. This concludes the undergraduate degrees in the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. Thank you, Ms. Seaton. You may be seated. To present the undergraduate and associate degrees from the College of Science and Technology, I call forward my colleague, Dr. Mary Dobransky, Dean of the College. Will Mr. Fred Hunsaker please come forward to present the diplomas?
Anna Alexandra Ariano Rivera. Sierra Rose Athan, cum laude. Carolyn Marjorie Fig. Aliciera Mariah Hobbs with distinction. Lashana Janae Harrington. Blake Houston, cum laude. Adam G. Morgan. Jovan Tay Murray. Evan Bespoyazny with distinction. Lindsay Hassan. Trevon James Joyner. John Kaufman, cum laude. Cord Lenhart, summa cum laude. Lucas Milhoman. Parker Derek Saxton. Emma Marie Altick. Shalonda Janae Clark. Renee D. Easy, with distinction. Savannah Ray Eastwood. Alyssa Forrell, with distinction. Julia Brittany Harker. Paige N. Holdsworth, with distinction. Martis DeQuan Johnson. Melanie Ann Jones. Maria Rosalinda Lopez Lopez, magna cum laude. Joseph Samuel Lotspeech. Maya Guadalupe Montero. Monica Natalie Mario. Gary Nordseth. Francisco Ortega. Ashley Ramos Chavez. Aisha Scott. Matthew C. Stretch. Mark G. Stranglin. Jennifer Adams, summa cum laude. Noella Bishley Agwenjang, cum laude. Sebastian Bailey. Corbin Behrens. Kristen Bugreen, magna cum laude. Mariah D. Bradford. Elmer Colato Limos. Michael Kolawali Fanier. Eric Hansen, with distinction. Brandon James Harada. Tracy M. Hilton. Dylan Jacob Kirkby Carlisle. Ravina Kromoijoyo. Samantha P. Lawrence. Brian Majurinen, magna cum laude. Javier Enrique Mascareno Uribari, with distinction. Madeline A. Maxwell. Cher Dorothy Malagrito. Ryan Munson. Ronald E. Rojas. Corey Lee Tomar. Cameron White. Jose Zamorano. Thank you, Mr. Hunsinger. You may be seated. Will Mr. Bob Howard please come forward to present diplomas? Jarek M. Kalala. David Fry. Elizabeth Navarro, magna cum laude. Leanne Deggerness. Abby L. Hokasan, cum laude. Cameron Mills. Grace Marie Wagoner. Shauna Brennan with distinction. Lauren Jurek with distinction. Peyton Renee Shent. Richard Valentin. Katie Elizabeth Winfrey. Tariq Bashir. Kenneth Curley. Tapalgowende Rachel Yendalgo Kamasi. Samantha Jane Meisenheimer. Felix N. Penn. Daniel Paul Spurgeon. Miranda Nicole Canfield. Nyla Griffin Miller. Sambo Onosoya with distinction. Zale Mush. Daniel Nakima. Mallory Jill Brandt. Regina May Brown. Christopher Aaron Camacho. Rondi Condry. Timothy Jason Craig. Akwe Foley. Danielle Fraley. Grace Marie Harper. Ashley Ann Killian. Christina Maurer. Nicole Pierce. Aida A. Rush. Dina Charlotte Shares. Ashley Jane Tharp. Jernell Brual, Jr. Adolph Leonard Garcia. Brittany S. Hairston. Jeremy Hamill. Jeremy Herring. Jennifer Renee Holm with distinction. Timothy Alvarado. Shane M. Fox, magna cum laude. Caden Lanier. Jeffrey Martinez, summa cum laude. Jessica Fan. Alina Rem. Matt Smith. Diata Wende Placide Judicael Boene. Andres Macias. Manel Fisime. Rhonda Rivas, summa cum laude. Alison Cohn. James Charles Hogue. Amanda Ann Rosas. Mickey Lynn Skelton. Dylan Ray Lewis. Rachel Marie Carter. Adam Henke, cum laude. Antone Chacol Holland. Anastasia Nicolette Nisbet. Lakeisha Adler, high honors. This concludes the undergraduate and associate degrees in the College of Science and Technology. Thank you, Mr. Howard. You may be seated.
Will the graduating class please rise? You can move your tassels from the right to the left. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. Wow, what a great class. You all define the value of your education. You take the knowledge and values of teamwork, responsibility, ethics, and citizenship to make the world a better place to live. Don't underestimate the power of education to change and improve lives and the influence you have on your families, workplace, and community. Please stand now as we close our ceremony with the benediction by Dr. John Kane.
Let us pray. Lord, as we close this joyous celebration of the Bellevue University spring graduation, we give thanks for the accomplishments of the graduates and the future that awaits them. May they have the courage to take on challenges, the wisdom to make sound decisions, and the compassionate care for those in need. Let their lives reflect the love, honor, and integrity they have learned while at Bellevue University. May they be a blessing to their families, friends, and community. May their work be fruitful, and may they find purpose and satisfaction in all they do. And as they go out into the world, may they go with the knowledge that they are not alone, but rather surrounded by people who love them and have faith in them. Grant your blessings now and forever. Amen.